I think this is a fitness program which she did. It's the first time I've experienced such a thing. This has got a lot to do with aerobics, which is very important to stay healthy. When you're playing for the country, it's very easy to stay healthy because stay fit rather. I would say healthy to we all are. It's to stay fit because you're playing all the time, so you stay fit. But the toughest thing is when you're not playing, and I think that was superb. It actually keeps you going. It keeps you going, it keeps you interested because fitness and training can be boring. You keep running, Sushant runs quite a lot, to keep running 15, 16, 18 laps around a cricket field can at times get very, very boring. So I think fitness is very important and that's the way it is. मैं भागता हूँ, I run a lot because I do a lot of TV. I'm involved with not only just cricket but entertainment television as well. So you need to stay fit, need to stay slim, and all of us are running. Look at you all. How many times a week do you have to meet the deadlines, isn't it? So there's pressure on everyone. You, me, him. नहीं, बट ये कुछ अलग था आज. एटमॉस्फेयर कुछ अलग था, इतने लोग थे. बॉम्बे ऐसे शहर है जो कभी सोता भी नहीं है, तो देख के अच्छा लगा, इंटेंसिटी देख के अच्छा लगा. और जो बीट्स थे वो बहुत बढ़िया थे. तो आई एंजॉयड इट. फर्स्ट टाइम आई हैव डांस्ड ऑन स्टेज. आई कुडंट बट आई स्टिल ट्राइड and that's what we all here for, to have a bit of fun.
So it goes with what the brand stands for. We have launched a new range of green teas, which are the super green teas. The whole insight is based on the fact that every one of us in our daily life, and as Sourav said, even all of you, when you're trying to meet your deadlines, are asked to do superhuman tasks. The expectations are superhuman. So the idea is there is something that helps you to achieve that in your daily life. And when we were looking at the advertisement, and we were Sourav as someone who has obviously inspired a generation in terms of his commitment and passion. As you can see from the questions, they're mostly about cricket. I'm a little sad that we are not talking about green tea, but that besides, I think now that he's no more an active sports person, but you still believe that he's under pressure to perform. He is still under pressure to give in a superhuman effort. So that was the idea behind the advertisement, because it goes very well with the concept of the brand.
Life becomes very hectic, and as I said, all of us have started to become healthier. The ladies on my left, they're fitness freaks, I've been told, and you can see that. They're fit, they're strong, and the perception of people have changed. Now you got to stay fit mentally, physically, and you want to look life in a different way. Gone are the days of aloo parathas in the morning and cups of tea with a lot of sugar. People look for vitamins, people look for nutrition, people look for less carbs and more energy, and that's the way it is, and that's how these things come into your life. Tetley green tea. As I said, I am a complete teetotaler. I don't sip one glass of alcohol. I've not done it for the last 20 years. So for someone like us, tea is very, very important, and it keeps you healthy. When it's 7:30 in the evening, I can bet you what you need at office is a good cup of tea which keeps you going, and I think it's the same for everyone.
From the ball industry, which is a kind of professional way you are involved every time.
Yes.
How do you see dancing simply as a professional point of view, or do you see it as a fitness?
I think dancing is a great form of exercise. As far as I'm concerned, I think the thing about exercise is that people always look for any reason not to do it, and that's just really sad. So when you do something like Zumba, because it's so much fun, and you don't feel like there's so much calorie burn that's happening, and you do it with so many other people, and you get the energy out of everybody else who's dancing around you. And what better way to do it than to on hit tracks, and then suddenly, we were looking at it's so strenuous. I think we had to dance for 5 minutes, and at some point I just looked back and it was 5 minutes, and then I looked back after 20 minutes. I thought 20 minutes had gone by, and it was 4 minutes 20 seconds still left. So it's amazing, and I've never done Zumba in my life because I always have this attitude that because I dance when I go to work, so what's the point of dancing when I'm exercising? So I do other forms of exercise like running and stuff. But this was amazing. I'm actually going to get in touch with one of the instructors and you know, join one of their classes. It's fantastic.
Shibani and Neha, this question is for both of you. Whom do you see as your dancing inspiration? Who's the person?
I mean, I think that's pretty obvious. In India, it has to be my. You know, I mean, just because of her versatility and the complete form of dance that she's so in tune with, whether it comes to the art of body movement or her expressions or her grace. I mean, she's just someone that kind of dominates the market for dance in India. So, I mean, I think everyone here would agree that she's probably my heart.
My dancing inspiration is sitting on my right for me.
Oh my God.
Today he's like, you know what's amazing is because I'll tell you what's amazing about him is that when we started off, he's like, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to stand on the side. And what was great is I think the fact that we were breaking a world record and he had his cape on and, you know, everything, the energy from the brand, everything came together. And for someone who said, I'm not going to dance at all, he tried every step. And I feel like, you know, that's what's inspiring.
Actually, the beats were so good.
Yeah.
Actually, they were more of an exercise beat than dancing. And it's fun, you know. Sometimes you need to get out of your systems of life and you realize. And she was talking about exercises. You know, exercises have to be different. It cannot be the same every day. You don't need to go to the gym and keep pushing weights every day. You need to run. You need to maybe do aerobics one day. You need to go get to the gym. It has got to be fresh every time. Otherwise, nobody wants to run. Nobody wants to wake up at 7 in the morning and go for a 15 round lap. You ask Yuvraj Singh, who's Neha's one of very dear friends and closest buddies. The best thing he said about exercise was tomorrow. So every time you would ask him exercise, he would say tomorrow.
It sounds like
tomorrow. So that's the way it is.